beautiful beings, and welcome to my sacred space. My name is Raven, and thank you so much for being here. Today, we get to have a look at the cards of the Labyrinth Tarot deck by Jim Henson. This is based off of David Bowie's cult classic, and the foreword is written by Brian Frode, who is actually the original artist and production designer for the film. So this deck is published by Insight Editions. I think this is my first deck from that publication. I don't know, but the box is well made. It's the usual. It's a sturdy box, so that's pretty good. I haven't seen the movie, to be honest, but yeah, we will discover the cards together. This is strange because I did the unboxing for this deck along with the rest of the decks that was included in my haul, and I didn't notice this, but now it has that. So I'm not sure if somebody played with my decks, but it's just strange. Okay, so oh, by the way, if you're just here to have a look at the cards themselves, then check out my description box because that will have the timestamp to the flip through, because I like to talk about the guidebooks as well. So this is a really nice looking guidebook. I would say the font is nice, it's easy to read. Also has a table of contents, which is very good. And then here, understanding your tarot deck. So okay, so the suit of poles is wands. The suit of junk is pentacles. Suit of feathers, mind, intellect, swords. Suit of pots, of course, would be the cups. That's cool. Okay, I didn't know that they actually changed. Moving on. So as you can see, each of the cards, this is David Bowie, each of the cards would, each of the page would have like a full colored representation of the card. So that's pretty cool. And then you have the title here, and then the upright meaning, and then the reversed meaning. So I guess you would have enough information. Substantial information is available here. Oh, and then they also, because I haven't seen the film, so this is not really resonating with me much, but it also tells us who this person is in the film. Here it says the Empress is a strong maternal figure like Toby's mother, who is also Sarah's stepmother. That doesn't mean anything to me, but I guess for people who are like, I don't know, like tarot readers or David Bowie fans, then this would be a treat. I am pretty sure of that. That's also one good thing, when I was still learning tarot, that the suits, they're kind of like fairly easy to understand, but the court cards are, they're quite difficult. So what I did was, like, for example, I would think who in my life right now is the best representation of, let's say, the King of Swords, So that is how I kind of like learned the suits, the court cards. So I think I see that here as well. Because, each of these, even the major arcana cards are associated with actual characters in the movie. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. The minor arcana cards, okay, they did not allot 2 pages for the description of the cards, but they still showcased the cards in color on the pages. So that's cool. And then you have King of Bowls, Queen of Bowls, upright, reversed. So a lot of information, which is cool. Oh, and they have different kinds of layout. Interesting. So as you can see, this is, of course, a pip deck. Oh, okay. Before we go on, let's see. So at the back part, you have instructions on how to care for your deck, preparing how to read tarot, and then we also have like some spreads over here. And yeah, that's about it. All right, let's have a look at the cards. So this one has nice stripes, which I think is really, I don't know, fun. It's really cute. I like it. I'm not sure if that means anything in the movie, but I like the design. As for the backing, as you can see, I don't know, I feel like it's quite rustic because of the woody vibe. Is this some sort of like a shield or something? This is not fully reversible because, as you can see, this one has a yin and yang, and this one has some sort of like a cube. As for the cardstock, it's kind of thin. Actually, it is, it's not the thickest, but it feels good. it feels like this one has, I don't know if it has core, but yeah, it's a pretty good cardstock quality. This is also fully matte, which I think is beautiful. So it has a border, and of course you see the strokes. Makes it very emotive, the faces at least, and very interesting. So without further ado, we're going to jump into the flip through. I'm going to put on some music, and let's check out this deck together. Okay, so there you go. That's the full flip through. As you saw, this deck is a pip deck, and I don't know. While I do appreciate the quality of the art, and the intricacy of the design, right off the bat, I think I'm gonna have to rehome this deck, just because I don't wanna seem like I'm already giving up on it, but there's really just no connection with me and the Labyrinth deck. I just thought it would be fun to have a look at the cards, and maybe I will, eventually connect with it. But yeah, this is not really my style. It is fun, it is nice. I like the creepy cutesy images. But I don't know. I just feel like I won't be able to connect with this deck just because I haven't seen the movie. And, I'm not making an excuse, but that. And yes, some people might say, oh, we have a guidebook, why don't you refer to it? Yes, that's also possible, but as you saw earlier, I showed you that in the guidebook it says that, okay, the Empress is this person from the movie who is also the mother or the sister of this person. And yeah, unless I watch the movie, I don't think I'll be able to relate to it. But in terms of like images and color and the production quality of the deck, it is superb. So, if you have, or like if you guys are fans of David Bowie, may his soul rest in peace, then, this will really be a fun deck for you, I'm pretty sure. I am kind of like really just blabbering away, but I would like to shuffle this deck for you guys. As you know, I do have small hands, so it's going to be difficult for me to shuffle the entirety of the deck. So I'm just going to cut it in half and shuffle. Oh, okay. Alright, so it's pretty easy to shuffle. As as I mentioned earlier, the cardstock is not that thick. Not bad either as well, but yeah, you can shuffle this deck fairly easy. Just be careful not to kind of like bend it too much, because if you put too much pressure on your hands holding it this way, then you can bend it very easily. But to also give you like a comparison, I guess I'm gonna pull out my Light Seers deck so that you guys can see the size difference. Oops, gosh, I'm clumsy. Alright, so the Light Seers deck is somewhat your typical tarot size, I guess I would say. Yeah, and they do have the same size, but for some reason this looks quite, I don't know, wider, but they're actually the same size. I guess it's because it's black, so you know how black makes us look slimmer. I think that applies to cards as well. But there you go. Easy to shuffle, beautiful matte cardstock, and very nice. It doesn't fan well, sorry. And very nice guidebook too, I think in the sense that the guidebook provides images and it's colored. I think the production quality of this deck is wonderful, but I think it's better suited for people who are keen or who are fans of the movie or David Bowie. There you go. That concludes my review, my take on the Labyrinth Tarot by Jim Henson. Let me know what you guys think. Do you have this deck? Are you going to purchase it or whatnot? Let me know. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking it or subscribing to my channel for future reviews like this. Take care. Bye.